I'm talking
And
dumb
you know
shit
what
all
else?
day.
You know what? I'm gonna have to say this. I don't like how he's being extorted by some of these like company ass niggas like Rock Nation and Meek Mill's crew and all that other stuff. I'm gonna have to speak on that. Uh, pay this nigga. Give him
Yeah.
money. I'm not, and it's cool that y'all coming around and swinging some merch my niggas
Right.
way, but like that's not. I don't know. It don't.
We don't know what's
feel-
happening behind the
I
scenes,
don't.
though.
Yeah, you don't know what's happening behind the scenes. Niggas giving them what some Dream Chaser chains or whatever the fuck they're
Right.
giving them. Just taking pictures.
Right.
Man's just smiling.
But that
with
nigga
stuff.
embodied
but
everything
all
that you
I'm
niggas
saying-
rap about.
Right.
He's a real
Hold
solid
up.
nigga.
All I'm saying is be careful with that, because all we see is the internet, and I'm
Mhm.
saying we don't
Right.
know what's going
I don't know.
on.
And
Like,
hey,
but I'd be upset with you if he's not being
right.
taken care of.
And I'm just saying,
100%.
if he's not getting taken care of properly, I just don't want him to be extorted by these companies, bro, because he's
Yeah.
new and he's out and he holds that value. You remember
people using him as a wave,
right, because it's Bobby Shmurda's out. But now you know what's funny, bro? Like now
and the
I'm thinking
clout
about,
chasers out here trying to be like, I was always down with Bobby, but did
Right.
you call him? Did you have money on his books? Like,
what were you doing?
or is this the first time Bobby met you?
Boom.
You know what I'm
Think
saying?
about
Like,
Quavo. That nigga spoke about Quavo. He said Quavo has held me down the whole time I've been in prison.
that's
Quavo
And
has
isn't
him
it,
the
and isn't it
whole
crazy
entire
how
time
the internet
he's been.
tried to twist that into some, and that's the wide population that
People
Zach
don't
was
know.
just talking
You're
about, because they
correct.
were like,
yeah,
oh,
these
Quavo
fucking
just
mouth
wants clout.
breathers, these
Right, and they were
bullshit
like-
ass bums.
And they were
Just
like, yeah,
being their addict.
Quavo just wants clout, da-da-da. But they forget, our generation, we were about to get a fucking Migos mixtape
Yeah.
with the Migos and Shmurda
Yep.
before, you know what I'm saying, everything
For
happened.
that whole thing here, but people don't want to believe certain relationships or this buildup or how could you really have?
Bobby did do a song with the other guy though.
He did do a song. He did do a song with 6ix9ine. But granted,
Did he use 6ix9ine as a
Grant-
wave?
I don't think.
Because we were just talking about that in the
I
car.
don't
That's
think-
kind
I
of a
don't
funny
think-
predicament when you think
know,
about
yeah.
it.
I don't feel like that was his thing. I don't feel like that was intentional. I feel like he was
That's
doing that
probably just an
more
industry
of a
thing.
I feel like he was doing it more of a favors kind of thing. I don't see it. And plus, when I'm saying favors, that's when 6ix9ine wasn't on this whole stint of him popping up to be a snitch. Nobody knew that.
It was
You
right
see-
before it.
It was right before it. So he
Because it was his first single for like the album,
Right.
like
Exactly.
right around.
it was stupid.
Exactly.
It was stupid or whatever, and that's when he was on.
Stupid,
This is
yeah.
when he was like on the peak of like, all right, I'm up here, and
Right,
then it
right,
all
right.
came tumbling
That
down.
was when
but-
people was low key coming around to like him.
yeah.
Because that was when people was low key coming around like
You remember
he's
50
kind of just a funny ass
Hey,
troll.
remember Casanova
and
and
then the
50 Cent
snitch
got a
shit
song
hit.
with him too.
What'd you
Just
say?
saying, Casanova and 50 Cent got a song with him too. Just saying that.
That is facts. No,
That-
I've
that
heard
is
that
fact.
song.
But this is before
Also
all
before
that shit. It came
I mean,
up.
Tory Lanez had a song with him before.
And
if
this
you
is
wanna
all
say it was
before. Young Thug had a song with him. All these people
Yeah.
had a song with him. All before you knew.
Nicki
so
Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. Well, Nicki Minaj don't care. She did that shit. She still fuck with him after that. But nobody's again.
She was on like
we-
one of them first couple songs that came out.
Right.
after.
And here's the
Where
thing
they were
about
like
Nicki
the
Minaj.
cargo container and
Right.
shit.
Yeah. Like nobody's worried about Nicki Minaj because
Right.
she's not speaking for the streets.
Yeah.
Like Nicki, like I'm not saying that Nicki
But
Minaj
none of these
isn't
other
a street.
niggas
I'm
are-
not saying she ain't a street girl. And
She
she
an
ain't
industry-
there,
she an
but,
industry
But
cat
we're
now.
not. We're
She's
not,
like world renowned. Type
world
shit. Like,
renowned. She's international now.
International,
so
yeah,
Your
that's the
hood
word.
street cred is embedded, but you're not. We're not looking at you
for your
for your
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
like if Nicki Minaj hops on a song with somebody else with controversy. Like you remember Doja Cat had controversy going on.
yeah.
She had some
But-
racial bullshit, and
yeah.
then Nicki Minaj like, I'm hopping on a song with a bitch. I'm gonna get no more. Fuck you mean?
And that's but that's what we were talking
Business.
about in the car though. It's the business side of
it's
shit,
the business
bro.
side, but
Like
I mean
you
like
could, and I'm not an artist. I'm not behind the scenes and shit. But it's like you could not agree with what that person did, but because that person is just so relevant at the time, you from a business perspective as an artist,
Mhm.
like Nicki Minaj would 9 times out of 10 just go ahead and make that song because business. You know
business.
what I'm saying?
That's it, and that's how. And people sometimes just understand the culture. The hip hop culture is mixed in with the streets. If you're a street nigga, you're gonna be held to some responsibility. Meek Mill, when you're a street
Yeah,
nigga,
bro.
or you want to still
Right.
be a street nigga and you still want to be embedded, like it happens to you. The internet gets to you. It's like whenever
Exactly.
he's
And
beefing, talking about bringing up certain people. 6ix9ine. When people bring up 6ix9ine, you don't necessarily have to. You could have responded to him. You could have just left. You
And
coulda just
that's
walked away.
and that's another thing, bro. Like I respect Meek so much, and like the fact that he is one of those people that was like, or he is, you know what I'm saying, a real solid nigga.
Right,
It's like I kind of feel like I've seen the internet kind of paint him as like this, you know what I'm saying, this other type of dude, you know what I'm saying. But
Mhm.
it's like he he's taken so many like public L's, and I kind of said this the other day. Like he hasn't really it hasn't really been the same for him. You know what I'm saying? Like as of recent, you know what I'm saying? But
Shout out to Meek.
no, and shout out, bro. I love Meek.
Nobody's shitting on Meek Mill.
I love
He
Meek,
just-
No,
but
but
I just
people
hate-
are shitting on Meek Mill. It's been
But
like
that's what I'm saying though. But let me finish. I'm saying like I love Meek.
215.
I love Meek too,
Nigga,
bro.
hold him down.
But like we're not gonna pretend like his image in the public eye is like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
people
how do you
got
feel-
him at a
how do
But
you
that's
feel about-
finicky. But that's finicky because when I remember being in Philly when he got out.
And no. Okay, we talked. Okay, you remember
Yeah.
this in the car.
Facts.
I talked about him having a great comeback. He had a great
Bro,
comeback.
the run
Which he
from
did.
from him getting out, the fucking Celtics own the
And then him
the
getting out and
Patriots
ringing the
owner,
bell
the Patriots owner,
at
which
the fucking game.
a Boston guy picking up the Philly guy, that was weird from us. Like, but
This
Robert
nigga-
Kraft picking Meek Mill up and taking him to the game. He rang the bell, like y'all said, and then like he dropped Philadelphia like right after.
Yeah.
and that shit
in
went
Philly, that
stupid.
song was
But
shit
I'm
was
just saying,
for the
like,
love of the city. That shit was fire, but
Meek Mill
and in
had
championships.
right.
He should have
But
won a Grammy
Meek
for
Mill
championships.
Had a great comeback. He had a beautiful comeback. People thought Drake had slayed him. He had a beautiful comeback. But I'm just saying, as he kept going, I seen Meek Mill fall for like these internet
He
traps.
just need to drop another album. It's album time.
You think he just needs to drop another album? I don't
album
know.
time.
His songs hasn't been doing hits like
I
that.
agree with that because the best way to
He-
shut these niggas up is to just put it all in.
He
the
drops a
music,
fire
bro.
album and then boom.
And he addresses all his recent shit
Because
with
these
6ix9ine.
fans are fickle. They don't really feel that way. They just, bro, they
They're
agree.
so caught up in the
They're
moment.
agreeing with shit on Twitter for internet points. They want the likes. They want the retweet numbers. They want the stats. So they're saying shit that's gonna get them stats.
So
that's
why
all
is
it
Meek
is.
allowing these no-name everyday niggas to get to him, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you're supposed to be
I can't
bigger
speak
than
for that. That's him.
I understand that.
Maybe he just let shit get to him. Maybe he's just a guy like maybe he just is a guy that where
But
he's
I'm
got a
saying,
short
though,
fuse.
if that
Maybe,
shit is so fucking fickle,
I'm
and-
just saying, you just can't.
But I'm saying the fans are so finicky. Let them do what they want to. Let them
that's
say
what I'm
they wanna
saying.
say.
But if you're Meek Mill, you shouldn't let that shit bother you in the first
That's
place.
my point. Yeah, like
I think in time he has to understand it, but I just feel like you're at this point in the peak of such a great career. What is the point of appeasing to that kind of internet when you don't have to?
When you,
But
like, exactly, you don't need that.
at the
bro.
same
you're
time-
fucking Meek Mill.
You're Meek Mill. Like
At the same
Meek
time,
Mill
though,
is
his life-
still up there.
y'all say that, but like we don't know that like everything like things shit probably not all peaches all the time. Like he probably come home.
Fuck the
But-
peaches. Look, bro, I'm sorry. Fuck the peaches. I'm
Right.
sorry. Whatever he's going through at home. with
Don't
his-
got shit to do with what
and
he's
I'm
doing on
sorry,
the internet.
But you
bro.
cut me off. What I'm saying is like obviously he's in a better place even then on his worst day. He's in a better place. Even then on his worst day he's in a better place. But what I'm saying is like
Look.
no.
I'm sorry. Keep going. I'm sorry. You just made. He said, "You cut me off."
You,
Look, you
but
see
you cut me
how?
off, though.
No, because I saw where you was going, and I was like, I was just about to say that though. Like even on his worst day, all
I
of
said, "Fuck his peaches."
you definitely said that, and I had to cut that off too. You said like, yeah.
When it comes to Philly,
Shut the fuck. This nigga Soze, bro. We can't say nothing around this man,
can't
dog.
say
I
nothing
swear.
around this nigga.
You can't say nothing
But-
around Soze.
but
Go
what I-
ahead. My bad.
What I'm saying is like, obviously on his worst day, like shit better than somebody's best day, but he could still be like in one of them moods, and then some like punk ass internet dude press him. And he fucked up, and he say, "Nah, fuck you. I'll beat the shit out you. I see you. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably do that. You give me $1 million,
that-
and I'm fucked up one night, and I'm on Twitter, and somebody get out of pocket, and I'm like I'm chilling,
if
I'm
you
fucked
gonna
up,
be
or
that
I'm
guy
just
that look-
in that mood.
so my next
I'm
question
me.
is,
What's
But
gonna
turn
happen
that
to
and
me?
entertain it, I
so
guess.
my next question is like, where does he go from here? You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it was dropping another album.
Just drop
What would you
another
say?
album.
No, he has a good point. Dropping it, but I feel like Meek Mill just needs to just authentically just get back into it. Look, Meek Mill has dropped. What has Meek Mill dropped so far?
Huh?
What has Meek Mill dropped so far?
Classics.
The last thing he dropped was
What was no. So all right, tell
Since
me,
championships, or are we talking about total?
we talking since championships.
Oh, he did that little.
Yeah, tell me. No, put me on.
No, he
Put me
did
on.
that little quarantine pack, and then he had a single with Justin Timberlake.
All right. Where did that go?
I mean, it was the quarantine pack.
Went nowhere.
It wasn't really pushed like that.
It's Justin Timberlake and Meek Mill.
But the
Like-
Justin Timberlake shit was like 2 years ago.
It's Justin Timberlake. I still
But Justin
feel like,
Timberlake's hook was kind of shitty. Like
okay, granted, but I'm just saying.
and Justin
like,
Timberlake's last
at-
album was dirt too, so he's not like the Justin Timberlake he was when he did Dead and
and
Gone.
he did release the woods, and that was bad.
But like,
Um,
but like, he's not the Justin Timberlake that we got on Dead and Gone either. And he gave us a shitty hook, and it was like
I'm just saying.
Hey, what's that
no
Justin
one,
Timberlake album? That what is that? That 2020 Vision or whatever. the
Right.
fuck?
that shit was fire though.
That shit was dumb fire.
Yeah, he had championships.
His first 3 albums was
Um,
low key crack.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he had them singles come out, and I just wasn't with
A
any
couple
of
of
the
them were
singles.
fire. I don't know. A couple of them was crazy.
I just hope, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think
Eh.
he just, but he's right. Meek Mill is still a good artist. I just think
Bro,
he
he's
just
a
needs
great
to just drop an
artist.
album. He's just dropping a nice
Yeah,
cohesive
and get
album
rid of
and
and
just
get
do
rid
his
of that
thing.
bullshit.
Bro, but
How'd you
like
feel about the Kobe line?
I didn't fuck with that at all.
people look.
And I don't
Here
even,
we
and I don't
go.
mean to
Here we
overreact. No,
go.
hold
Here we
on, because I
go.
know what he's finna
Here we
say.
go.
But look, all I'm saying is that I don't. It was just way too soon, bro. It was just way too soon.
It's been a year.
That's way too, nigga. It's Kobe.
No, I know it's Kobe, and I'm not
You're
saying that
alright.
like that. I'm not saying it like that. I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying it's been a year. Like, how soon is too soon? Like, and my thing is like,
You're
It's-
wilding, fam.
no. Listen. Like, worst worst shit gets said in hip hop every day.
Fuck, I was like, damn it.
Worst shit gets said in rap every day. I feel like what we gotta be careful with
It was
is
just tasteless.
this. Sure, people say tasteless shit in rap music.
But I mean, it's Kobe.
And it's this cancel culture, and maybe it was a tad too soon, but it's also kind
Do
of
you
this.
think it was a hard bar?
It's also kind of this cancel.
No.
I'd already heard all the Kobe bars. Like, you have to understand, like, I be at battle rap events a lot, and these motherfuckers is like tasteless for a living, and like they say, I've already heard all the Kobe bars that I need to hear, and I heard them months after the shit. So it's like maybe it was shocking for people that don't really be in tune with shit like that. But people been had Kobe bars for a year already.
But I'm saying for somebody-
I give Soze this one thing is because look, there's people who still make references to cocaine, Kurt Cobain blowing his head off, blowing his brains off.
Courtney
Sure.
Love blowing
People
his brains
people
out.
still chill out. Don't you do this. Don't you
Tinfoil
start today.
hat time.
God damn it, bro. They said Courtney Love did it, bro. Fuck. God damn it, Soze. Anyway.
Hey, but honestly though,
Oh my
nah,
gosh.
actually,
Can't trust that bitch.
Oh,
but I
man.
mean,
But-
how would he have pulled the trick?
Fucking tan.
I mean, it. That nigga Dan's like, what the fuck?
Fuck.
But I mean, no, for real though. Shoulda took that bitch to Hooters.
No, but I'm just saying, like, and, you know, like, you guys are fucking stupid, bro. We can't do anything.
Oh my god. But no, what were we talking about?
We were talking about was it tasteless? And yeah, it was a little
The Kobe line.
tasteless. But like people say tasteless shit in rap all the time, bro.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like
not with
At
it.
the end of the day, though, I just feel
how
like
many Columbine
because it was such,
how many Columbine
Okay,
lines
but
did
look.
Eminem say, and we were all just like, oh, crazy
but that's
white people.
but that's different though because Kobe was such an influential like figure of like.
Columbine was a school full of children.
See now you ain't gonna do that.
That nigga said, okay, you ain't finna do that.
You ain't finna do that.
You ain't
You ain't
finna
gonna
do
do
that.
You ain't finna do that.
Halt.
Hey, stop right there.
Stop right there. You shall not pass.
Yeah, no.
Damn. that nigga- Hold on, bro.
But no, nigga, that's
Hold
not.
on, bro. That nigga really said you ain't finna do that.
Yeah, no, you ain't,
Totally negated everything.
You ain't finna do that.
you ain't finna do that.
It was a bunch of like little angels.
Yeah, but no, and I get that. But at the end of the day, it definitely was tasteless for sure.
It was. You oh my god, dude.
Bro,
Oh,
bro,
no,
do you
but-
think do you think El Chapo's wife is gonna fucking give everything up
I ain't saying nothing.
for witness protection?
Let the record show I have no opinion on this, and I
Hey,
don't got no
I'm
thoughts on
shutting
this.
the fuck up. She fine.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't got no
I'm
thoughts
not
on
opinion on
physical
that.
appearance. I wish her the best. I wish that family all due respect. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about none of them.
She
Fuck
fine.
them crazy motherfuckers. Yeah, go ahead. They gonna be knocking
Y'all
on
like
my,
that?
They're gonna be knocking on my door at 3 a.m. No, hold up, though. But I fuck all that. No, cause y'all heard what they was did with
I would like somebody to let me know.
y'all know
that my
the-
wife.
y'all know what
cute.
happened with the Narcos
Y'all niggas
Mexico,
want
right?
some-
Like they had to switch up because El Chapo's people was like, we don't like this show. We don't like what's going on.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
You
But
know,
I mean,
they shut down a Netflix show, bro. That's crazy. They drove my man out of jail in a tunnel with a motorcycle, and he didn't die off the gas
We're a
fumes.
local Austin podcast right now. Like I don't think. Nigga, start thinking
I just had to put my
about it.
disclaimer out. I just put my disclaimer out. You never know. I ain't
No,
from-
bro, I'm really about to like cry. Hold on, like I'm really
Bro,
dead.
Say Cheese said the shit, so we're just saying, like, bro, they
My
reported it,
bad.
and
Alright,
it was something that I saw,
cool,
and I thought
cool.
it was interesting
Hey,
to talk about.
When's the
Excuse
last
me?
time you saw Say Cheese?
Earlier.
Don't do this. Don't do
You're not
that.
gonna do that. You're not gonna do
You're
that.
not gonna do that. Nah, you ain't gonna do that.
I'm sorry to El Chapo's wife.
What was the thing
please
with his
don't,
wife?
I don't- they found a bunch of drugs on her.
At the end of the day,
Yeah, she
I'm
was trafficking.
shocked.
Shut the fuck up. Soze is stupid. I'm shocked.
Wow.
Wow.
Are you serious?
She was in the cocaine business?
Dude, shut up. No way.
What?
When? I thought she like worked
Bro, I
at
had
home.
no idea.
I could have sworn she worked at Sears or something.
You're lying, bro.
Does she work at the call center?
Bro, what?
When did
Come on,
she
that's
start
it.
doing that?
That's low key the dumbest shit I heard
That's
all
stupid,
week,
bro.
bro.
No way.
Tell me that was not a thing.
Bro, she pushes tumbleweed.
People was up in arms because she had coke in her house. People was surprised.
Right.
No, but like I'm asking. Like
I don't think
wasn't-
anybody was. No, when I first seen it, I was like,
like what was like why is this?
oh.
Okay.
I was like, what would I expect of
I mean
you?
that comes
Like,
with it. That comes
What-
with it. That's-
That's part of the game.
honestly, why did like it sounds like a setup. Why was she in a room with cocaine? She's El Chapo's wife.
Yeah, why is El Chapo's wife just out there like
In
that?
a room with cocaine getting caught.
I ain't know all this.
That's my question is like
you
you two- but I'm saying like
X-Files had her.
If she was there,
you too close to
then where was the
everything.
coke?
You
Look
too,
what I'm
you too important. Like you too important. Like you shouldn't be in no
Facts.
room with keys. Like you got
Facts.
people. Your man was a whole politician.
But I
Your
just
man
think-
was
I just
ran
think it's-
countries.
Head ass.
Like,
But nah.
why
That's
she in a room
weird.
with cocaine?
Weird.
El Chapo gonna have them niggas killed. El Chapo gonna have them niggas killed.
Why she picking up supply?
Speaking of crack,
We talking about Whitney Houston?
no. I'm talking about Soze's battle bars. Like he kind of.
Ah,
This nigga has a
no.
big day tomorrow, bro. He was
Yeah.
spitting some.
Yeah, but
It's
we're not
been
gonna talk about that
fuck y'all for not laughing at my
because
Whitney Houston.
because
joke,
y'all
bro.
gotta
I
go
thought that
to
was-
y'all gotta go to the
fire.
culture.tv to like actually see it because
It's
like,
paid
No,
per
I just kind of
view.
wanted you to talk because I mean I think this is probably your biggest battle yet.
oh 100%.
So I just kind of wanted to talk
100%.
about like how did you approach this specific one in terms of like preparing, in terms of delivery. Like what was your thought process going into this one?
For this one, like, yeah, obviously, like, I got wild respect for my opponent, and like, one thing I've noticed, like, the higher you get in this industry, the more like kind of mutual respect you really have for like everybody at that level.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not to make it no like friendly shit because like I'm still gonna kick his ass, but like,
That nigga still make light that I'm still gonna whoop this nigga's ass in this game.
but what I'm saying is like, obviously, I had to approach it different because he is so good at what he does. You know what I mean? And he's like he's respected in the industry in a way that I like am hoping to get to one day. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like I'm not there yet. He's you know a tier or two ahead of me. You know he's got the views. He battled Daylight. He's battled like names. Like he's been on URL like 8 times. Like he's been there. So like it's definitely like one of those you gotta respect. Like it's like going up against like a Tom Brady or like a not I want to say Tom Brady. He's not a GOAT, but like it's like going up against like a Eli Manning. You know what I mean?
Right. Like an established.
Yeah, like he looked kind of
He been
retarded,
there.
but like you can't discredit some of the things he's done. Like, so you have to.
In the conversation downstairs, he said, like, just
But I mean, yeah.
But I mean,
but yeah. So I really tried to approach it from an aspect of like, I don't know. I'm not giving people what they expect usually from Soze. Like I'm not giving them that because I'm trying different things before I get to that level.
so is this battle purely experimentation as far as that, or
Not
are
purely.
you? But are you?
The fans still
but,
gonna get the fans still gonna like.
But is that more so you just preparing for that specific person? Because if
It's
you're
more prepared for that. I'm prepared for that specific person because I'm more of like an old head when it comes to battle mentality. Whereas like, especially as I hone my craft, like I still battle like the person. I still want to like break that person down, and I
Right,
think
right.
ultimately they do. But there's a lot of battlers on my level that don't do that. They just go out there. They rando punch. You know, say they button mash for like 3
I mean,
rounds.
said they bud mash. They try to
Yeah.
I'm
find this.
sick.
Yeah.
What is your preparation for it all though? Like how do
Um,
you prepare whenever you go into like?
So
these
I had
certain
about a
things?
month to prepare for this one. End of January, I got the call. I had about a month to prepare for this, and you know, it's 3 rounds. Um, you know, 3-ish minutes round, so it's like we're talking like a good chunk of material here, and you know, I started writing, and not to delve too deep into my like how I do it, but like I tend to I write things as they come to me,
Mhm.
and then later on, I kind of like use that as like a
You start making
Benchmark.
launch off point to like start
that's your tree.
putting a
Yeah,
round
yeah.
together, and then once I get the rounds together, I spend like half a week to a week going over it and seeing like where can be improved, what can be expanded upon, and then I memorize the shit.
It's just good that you also have that theater mentality too. That's kind of more
I've
energy for
definitely
you.
I've definitely yeah like I've it's not my like first piece of fucking shit I've memorized. I memorized tons of shit in my life.
Right.
And I've just got a good memory in general. Like, you know what I'm saying? If people know me, like I always know like movies, music, when shit come
It's
out,
facts.
who's in shit, like
Facts.
who's
Those
in shit.
quotes.
Like
Facts.
I've just got like I'm good at picking up on shit like that. Like I've
You
got
know,
a
the
good memory,
first time
so
I met this
makes
nigga,
it
bro,
easy.
we were in like 9th grade, bro. And like he sat down at my table and shit, and we just started rattling off like different shit that happened throughout like the Saw movies and shit.
Yeah.
And
This
so like
nigga
that
was
nigga's
ready.
always had like that.
Yo, shout out to the Saw movies. They're all
Facts.
classics.
Damn. Bro, I met
I
this
feel like
man-
for our generation, that was like
That was like on
I-
Friday the 13th.
I want to say that was peak horror, low key. Like for our generation,
I would.
as far as like the
Oh yeah,
fucking the
For our
visual,
like when we were kids.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
that was
Saw
that was
franchise,
peak horror. Because anything
Saw
after
and
that,
Final Destination.
Oh man. Oh man.
Final
So,
Destination.
Yeah,
I'm putting
yeah.
Saw up there though. Final Destination.
No, but I'm
is
saying
def-
together,
yeah,
like
yeah, all
that
together.
era,
Oh, yeah.
that
Yeah.
era
with
was
like
fucking
the
insane,
with
bro.
like the grudges, the
Yes.
the
Wow.
Ring.
Yeah.
Man, bro, that's when they were. Oh man.
But see,
movies are
I
not
feel
the
like-
Those were
same.
our classics as
Right.
a kid.
Dang,
You know what I'm
movies are
saying?
But
not
I feel like the
same,
Saw
bro.
Our parents
franchise,
grew up on like Amityville, The Shining, Freddy,
yeah,
Jason. They
yeah.
low key had the
They had that gas.
They had that
OG.
gas.
What was the dude with the
Hellraiser,
That's that shit.
And to be
Ooh,
honest,
that is that heat.
to be
nigga,
honest-
Candyman,
I can't wait for
Ooh.
the remake.
to be
Bro,
honest,
yes.
like,
Ah,
yes.
the indie horror scene right now
Ooh,
is the
have you seen
best
Patagonia?
horror, man.
I have
Like,
not seen
I
Patagonia.
haven't.
Indonesian horror. Yeah, watch that.
Holy shit!
First of all,
Good.
the like Koreans,
We gonna
the
get to that in a second.
Japanese, like they all make the best horror.
What's the
movies.
so Patagonia? Is that
Audition? You seen
eh,
Audition?
Oh,
Audition is
ooh,
crazy,
look,
bro.
bro. Kingdom with zombies and shit. Oh, bro, I'll put you.
Train to
on there.
Busan.
Train to Busan is so
I seen
good.
that?
Train to
Yeah,
Busan.
no,
Oh,
Train to
slaps.
Busan
So
was
good.
crazy.
Okay, all right, so you in your bag.
You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah, no,
host,
Train to Busan was
the
crazy. The
host-
host is
Oh my
crazy.
by the dude
God.
that made Parasite.
Dude, yeah.
I feel like
you watch
international horror.
Parasite was
Parasite
crack.
was crazy.
Parasite
That
was
shit is
crack.
good.
No.
Shit is
No.
good.
When homie was reminiscing on getting like cake that day,
Bro.
and homie's eyes creeped over the stairwell. Bro, that movie was wow.
Bro, you were thinking, bro, the whole time I'm thinking, like, what's gonna be scary about it? Then I was like, oh, it's
you
really
just see
by
homie's
that name.
eyes, bro.
It's really by that name.
and the movie wasn't
Parasite.
really like Parasite wasn't
It was
really
a thrill.
scary.
It was like thriller,
was
bro.
more
It
of a
was like-
thriller,
yeah,
for sure.
it had me like.
Whereas
oh,
like the
shit.
host was meant to be a
Yeah,
horror movie.
yeah.
That's one of the best monster movies I've ever
oh
seen.
yeah, oh yeah, very good. No, but that Indonesian horror.
Speaking
one,
of
bro,
horror,
shit
I
good.
just saw Saint Maud.
Ooh,
How was that?
So I'm a big fan of A24, like
Mhm.
as a company, right? Like from Uncut Gems to Waves to Midsummer and
Uncut Gems is
Hereditary.
crazy.
Midsummer
Midsummer was wild to me.
Incredible.
The fact that it doesn't, the fact that it only takes place during the day,
well,
I
but,
think
like,
is what makes it
first of
that
all,
much more fucked up. to
I
me.
really like the way they captured like tripping and then panic
Okay,
attacks.
that's
while
what
tripping.
made it scary for me was tripping while in that environment had me like that is my anxiety was
bro.
up watching the
Imagine,
niggas trip. Like, what are
imagine
you
tripping
doing?
and thinking it's like some like kumbaya Swedish festival, and then like they like take you out for this ritual, and an old man, jump off a
and
fucking
he breaks
cliff.
his legs and he gets smashed by a hammer in his face.
And what's
Like,
crazy is
what
it's
the fuck?
It's the first like really gory thing you see in a movie, and they don't cut away. Like you see his ass crumple, like you see him hit the ground and like
Bro,
crumple
and,
like some
just
shit.
screaming, and you're literally sitting there like, Oh, and you see everybody like, oh, what the fuck? Everybody else is sitting there like, yeah, this is normal.
And then the people they brought with them on some guest shit start throwing up and shit. Like they all upset. And no, it's the girl that jumps first and she
Yep.
dies. The guy jumps and homie got to bring the mallet out.
No. Dude jumped first, broke his legs, then he got hammered. The girl went ahead. She was smart. Went first. Boom, broke her shit, and then they still hammered her ass.
Facts.
And I was like,
So like given those horror movies,
But
would y'all how would y'all stack that up against like the international horrors? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the international horrors is like
I think hold up.
that, you know what I'm saying?
I
It's
think-
getting back to that true.
But getting back
But Midsummer was true horror
but
too,
getting-
though. That's what I'm saying. Like, how do y'all
getting back
compare
to
it?
A24 and like Saint Maud and shit like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Like I really think A24 has their finger on like the pulse of modern horror.
Mm.
Like as far as what to look for.
Right.
Because these are different directors and different
right,
people making these movies. Like Midsummer and Hereditary were the same director,
correct.
but then The Witch was Robert Eggers,
Mm-hmm.
and The Witch is fire.
Yo, we went to go see that shit in theaters, and that shit fucked me up.
and
yo.
then you
The
had
Witch was crazy.
I love scary
and then you
fucking
had
movies.
and then you have Saint Maud, which is also more of like a thriller horror, but the last scene is one of the craziest last scenes I ever seen, bro. Like
For
and it
real?
all builds up to it in such a nice way, like it's paced very well, and like they make the best American modern horror.
Oh, dude, okay. He's boosted this shit up.
Saint Maud was fire. You're
Saint Maud.
Saint Maud was crazy.
Oh, that's gonna be a watch.
so the way I describe it is it's like if you ever seen Taxi Driver?
Yeah.
It's if Travis Bickle and Carrie had a baby.
Oh, like that?
Like
Okay,
that.
I'm finna peep.
Okay.
I'm finna peep.
That type of vibe.
You said mixed with Carrie.
Carrie and Travis Bickle, like that, like imagine that child. And I feel like that's kind of like how the
This
shit
man is a
feels.
movie like entrepreneur on some shit. Like he's like this.
No, bro, this nigga
It's
is
so fucking crazy.
I,
how
re-
he was
I
like,
remember when we were
like
younger.
these.
I remember when we
Yeah.
were younger, bro.
Yeah,
I stayed at this nigga's crib, bro, and we played like movie trivia on like some like gang
No,
shit.
he's in there.
Oh, I be smoking people, bro.
Smoked me,
Smoke
bro.
it, bro. He
And
has
I thought I
talent.
watched a lot of movies.
No, nigga, he has
And
No,
I
this
smoke
nigga-
people because my parents would smoke me. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like
No, they were competitive as fuck in that house.
I would get smacked in trivia.
I remember these niggas. I know, bro. The funniest thing is, I remember when I was at Zach's house, bro. They were first. I'm sorry, Soze's house. Sorry about that. bro.
That's all right.
I was at Soze's
both
house,
work.
bro, and I had they were the first ones I seen get a PS4 in that hoe. Was it a PS3?
I don't remember.
It was a
PS3?
PS.
I think it was PS3. No, it was PS3.
It had to have been a
That's when it
PS3.
first came out. That's when Nax was on that. No, it's PS4.
Bro, and that shit is
Oh no, that was that house. Yeah. It was
Yeah.
that
was
shit.
PS4
Hey,
came
that
out.
shit crazy, bro. Cause like we all like a lot older now, but we know these niggas. But I've known these niggas forever, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is.
I met
that's-
this nigga at the lunch table, bro.
on
rapping
God,
at
I
the
met this
lunch
nigga in the
table,
lunch
bro.
line. You dig what I'm saying?
Hey, he was out here.
Nah.
We first heard this nigga rap. We were like, "Who the fuck?"
And
is
that's
this?
what. And that's
Yo,
what.
that shit was funny. No, because I remember it was like there was Tiny, D-Rock,
Oh my god, Kari,
you, Kari. Who was dude that I said looked like T.I.?
Braylon.
Yeah. No.
Nah, yeah, it was,
Braylon,
yeah.
what's the last name?
Dude, I forgot. But bro, I know who you're talking about. He always hung out with Fred. Fred Cleveland.
Maybe. I remember Fred. Yeah.
He always hung out with him, bro.
But
yeah.
that's
Fred
what.
would always
be-
do the
Fred would
beats.
be, yep, he'll be making. Oh man,
And like
that's
for
the heat.
But I
For
was
me-
battling back then. I was always trying to kick
Yeah,
somebody.
oh yeah, I
Facts.
remember you did it at the table. Mr. Washington was there too.
I remember that one girl tried to get her older brother.
On God.
Relax just a little bit.
On God.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, we got Mr. Washington to rap one time.
No,
though.
swear, and he ate.
That nigga used to sing, bro,
Nigga
during
used to-
lunch
Nah,
too.
bro, that nigga.
That
hey,
motherfucker was out
that's
there
my
spitting some
mans,
PG
bro.
heat.
That's
Hey,
my man.
But that's what I was gonna say, bro.
Y'all
Like,
He was like,
Like, on
education,
God, bro.
youth of the nation. I was like, okay,
Cause
talk.
like-
he said talk.
My man was, you know what I'm saying?
and that's what I was
beige
gonna
thought.
say, bro. Like we've always have all had like we've always been cool and shit. You feel
Mhm.
me? That's a good drink. But like, but like we've always.
Courage.
But nah, you know what I'm saying? We've all known each other for hella long, bro. And like to see like where you've gone from like then battling to like now was crazy, given the fact that you're about to face your biggest opponent tomorrow, and then from you starting off like your music shit, because you were at the beginning mostly a producer,
Mhm.
and you still are a producer, but you stepped into that lane as like a full.
Bro, I was just making beats because nobody wanted. Like, I didn't have
Right.
like the weapons to like help.
Right,
me just be out
right.
there
But
rapping.
you were still mostly
Yeah.
in the producing lane
That's a
before
fact,
you.
bro. Like
you-
during that time, like you didn't really have the resources, like bro.
Right.
Like,
And then when I would be working with Soze,
I
I
was-
was in a group with Kari and them, and then we
I
had a
remember
fall.
that
You
shit.
remember they were
bro.
getting
You
mad
used
because
to used to come over and tell me about all that
bro,
shit.
I would go over to his place because we were already doing our shit for like I was already doing production for Nasty White. We were already like, okay, this is what we're gonna do for sets and shit like that. And we already had shows. We were planning stuff. We had to come around. We were getting out songs like this, and this, so we can have a set and also get production done for his album. And it's just like niggas is getting mad. Like, why aren't we at the studio? I thought we were just individuals in a group. I'm doing individual nigga shit on the side. This is
Right.
the individual shit that I'm doing. Oh my god, bro.
That's what I was telling you, bro. Everything ain't for
But
everybody.
Everything ain't for everybody. What
And
you
that's-
learn?
And that's what
How
I was
bad is
saying, bro. Like nigga, y'all.
Hey,
Nigga,
yo.
I
I'll be fresh as hell
This-
if the
I'm
not
not
gonna
gonna
lie
lie
to
to you. That scared the fuck out of me.
Facts.
That scared the fuck out of me.
I
It
ain't
took a
taking-
picture of you, so your ass.
Yeah,
is
you
done.
you
Yeah,
out of
your
here,
ass
bro.
is dead. All right, bro.
Yeah,
bet.
I'm saying.
But
I
yeah.
told you I'm not talking about no damn El Chapo.
But shit, man, we wanna
Relax. I took it back.
waste this time with that bull.
I'm missing that bullshit.
Hey, man, but we appreciate y'all for tuning in to another
Yeah, and I
episode of
hear
the
remote
World Wide
snapping
Wave
pictures on
podcast,
people.
man.
Gotta be him. Gotta be him.
Take him out.
If
first.
not, we got a problem.
Nah, he gotta go.
Is that a misunderstanding? Because
I
I
don't
don't understand it.
I hate you.
But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying, to
Care
another
about
episode of the
some
World
shit.
Wide
He
Wave.
definitely
you feel me?
do it. He did it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Hey, yo!
Hey, I'm out.
yo,
Prince Bastion just missed my
yeah.
album. Just dropped. Everything's happening.
Hey,
Get
hey,
Rick
hey,
Coconut
hey.
right now.
Soze, Mr. One of them ones. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it'd be another one.
You're dead, bro.
But yeah,
You talked
you know what I'm
about it
saying? KB and this hoe. Appreciate y'all, World Wide Wave, man. We out, man. Captain
Yeah,
Something
yeah,
Up. Fucking
Hey!
YouTube, man.
Cut the
You
feed,
get it.
Cut the feed. Cut the feed.
All right, later.
Cut the feed, cut the feed, cut the feed, cut the feed.